Let us discuss your failures.
Okay, so this VOD is for Reddit user Thomas VN. I assume that's what it is. It's a gold Rhine VOD from Blizzard World. So let's just get right into it. So let's first look at the comp you have. I really am not a fan of Ryan Hammond. Like, there's just really no synergies between it. A lot of people like to run Hammond as the main tank, so that would mean, this is, again, you can't make people do things. So you could ask for a Zarya, but if he's not going to do it, then if you want to switch, that's the only thing I'm going to talk about is I'm going to assume everyone just says no to switching. So you'd want to be probably a diva because you have a tracer, and then you just all dive something and Mercy can fly up and when Hammond jumps up. So there's a possibility for dive here with a diva. A Winston also kind of works, but a lot of people like to run Hammond diva instead. Yeah, because there's just very little synergy. Hammond can't help you at all. A Zarya can, or even a diva who defends Matrix for a little bit. You really have no support from him. And then obviously people don't like playing with him, but you gotta work around it. There's no reason why it can't work. You just gotta play around it, play her nests and stuff like that. So if they run a Zarya or something like that, you have to know you don't have the resources to fight that, and you want to try to pull them in more, while not giving up too many of your shield resources and health. And then when they get trapped in a sim trap, then that's when you can kind of push a little harder. So you just have to know you don't have the resources that a Ryan Zarya have. So let's get into it.
I'm a diamond player now, 2,900.
What an absolute legend.
No, 2,900 to 3,000, I'm not good also. So I cannot carry basically.
Come on guys, so easy win. So fucking easy win.
She was off.
Yeah, so you're definitely losing shield war there to the fair and stuff like that, because you don't have things like they have a soldier and a fair that are doing massive damage to your shield, while you have a tracer and a sim who are not going to be doing. You're out of sim's really effective range. You're just going to shoot orbs, which now hit the shield. So I mean, at least it does that. But then a tracer who's not going to be doing anything to his shield. She's trying to get around it, not actually hit it. So you don't want to take all this damage in the poke battle here at this far away, because you are going to lose that shield war. And even face to face here, you're going to lose that shield war again, but you need it for here. But you're down to what, 200? Quality went down. 400 now. So
No shield?
you really don't want to take that damage. I would have just backed off to this corner when I realized I was taking massive amount of damage. My team's not going to do anything to their shield, and played farther back and play point, wait for them to come around this corner, and just poke with your health pool. Don't use shield to poke. Just look over, see where they're going, and then come back.
Farah killed herself?
Yeah, she was low.
No?
Right.
Okay, Lucio was...
Alright, so there was an attempt at countercharge, which is good. That's really good. I don't expect... Honestly, I've seen too many golds just take that charge instead of actually hitting, going for the counterpin. Unfortunately, you miss and you end up over here. You don't want to end up here. So that was unfortunate. So good doing a counter charge. That was a good idea. You just messed up the execution. So I don't want you to think that, you shouldn't go for those counter charges. Go for those counter charges, because that Ryan would have been in your team and you guys could have melted him away from his team. But now you're also, so both Ryans are now away from their team. Their Farah killed herself for some reason.
Was low. Ryan, come back, come back.
Ryan.
I'm spinning
He
you
heals me,
out,
he heals
spinning
me.
you out.
Good.
Okay, nice.
Ryan behind. Ryan behind. You kill me.
Oh, he's gonna push me.
So, and then you want to take out these little things. So you know the Ryan's behind. You should know Zarya is behind you because the bubble came from there. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Anyway, so you put shield up. So what do you like? You don't want to use shield unless you're actually gonna block something, but you're just you and Ryan are like Ryan is trying not to take damage, so at least there's that. But like you're blocking nothing, so you want to only take out shield when you actually
Oh,
are
he's
gonna
gonna
block
push
something.
me. He's
You could have counter charged there. I'm pretty sure you still would have smushed the Lucio, but
very low.
you know,
Shit.
kept the Ryan
He's
right
just
there.
one.
Ryan
Res
dead.
me, Mercy, res me. No, you cannot touch me.
Just push the Zarya.
So they get both your
Sorry,
healers
dead.
in like their
Lucio
stagger
dead.
phase.
It's
See,
someone
Mercy,
who
Mercy,
killed
come
Farah.
to me. Mercy, come to me.
Soldier left side.
Okay, so like right now, no one's saying it. So no one on your team. You guys are saying a lot of things, but none of you are saying no heals. You have no heals right now, so that's a huge thing to say. So everyone knows to get either health packs or something like that. I assume your Lucio will speed boost your Mercy, but always look to maybe be a fly target. As Ryan, you really don't want to be that person. Hammond could do it because he has a lot of speed. Lucio's already spawning with her, so it's probably unnecessary. But just things to point out in the future. If you're someone that can be a fly target to her, that'd be great. Especially because they have spawn advantage. It's not that great on Blizzard World, but it's still an advantage. And you want your Mercy back before the fight starts. And then again, as Ryan, you probably don't want to be the one doing it.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you.
He's backing up.
We want someone who kills Farah.
I can take her.
Just right.
She was off.
Yeah, see, like, you're taking... So, even, like, there was even worse, because your team wasn't even behind you. You've taken over 1,000 damage on your shield, so, like, this health pool is resource. You want to use as little resource until the fight actually starts. So, now you have 1,000 less health than that Ryan on your shield, and for nothing. Like, you did nothing. You didn't need to stand here and take all this damage, so shield management is a huge thing you need to work on. You want to... The key thing with shields is you want to block ideal damage, like killing damage at the opportune times. So blocking shatter obviously is huge, but just like if these rockets were coming in on, let's say your Ana was here for some reason, like you had an Ana, jumping out there and blocking that and taxing her back is killing damage. But right now there's nothing to block. There's nothing. Even if you took these rockets to the face, you wouldn't have died, and your Mercy would have gotten ult charge if that happened. You would have, it's easier to get back health in these poke fights than it is to get shield health.
Like corners. They're pushing right side.
So like that Ryan probably has shatter. He got a charge on your Lucio. He's been doing damage just as much as you, and you're close to shatter. So you want to be thinking that Ryan definitely has shatter, and I probably want to block it because even if you can't ult track as Ryan, all ults, because that's hard for anyone to do. As a Ryan, you definitely want to focus on this right here, this matchup. This matchup is huge mind game. If you can mind game the other Ryan, you will climb hard. So if you have shatter, he probably has shatter. Does he get a huge pin? He has another 20% ult charge. Like you want to really keep track of that enemy Ryan, how much damage he's doing, and does he have shatter or not? Because shatter is huge, but it also is easily blocked by a Rhine shield, and especially in gold, they telegraph shatters so hard. Go see. Yeah, he's trying to line up. Look, he's looking at each of these people, like, who am I going to shatter? He wants you all to line up so he can shatter.
I'll shatter.
There it is.
Lucio got booped.
Why would you pin me?
Ryan dead.
More behind us.
Where's that fucking logic?
This is not your time.
Fortunately, you guys had already gotten picks, and that was a bad shatter by him. So,
Let's go Tracy, don't sleep.
Moira behind.
Where's Moira? I can hear her. Here somewhere.
okay, drop it. Drop the shield. Drop the shield.
They've beaten Barrage.
Okay, like, it's right here.
Let's go Tracy,
Moira,
don't
Yo.
sleep.
Moira behind.
And then you shield this, whatever. You know, you're fighting, but now you're backing off. So
Where's Moira?
even if, you know, you'd want to block that damage but not taking the damage, which really you could have taken it, like I said, but even if you want to block that damage, like now holding up shield, there's nothing, you're not blocking anything. All you're stopping is your regen of your shield.
I can hear her.
So you want to drop your shield
Somewhere.
as you want to drop your shield as often as possible. Honestly, you should be looking for key moments to really just drop your shield and get regen back on it. As Ryan, you don't want your shield up. As crazy as that sounds, but you know, for as maximum amount without letting any of your team die. You know, the key thing is to keep your team alive, keep everyone up, block you know, deadly damage. But if that's not happening, drop your shield.
They've beaten Barrage.
And then this flare, all this flare is doing is
Good job, guys. Good job. Good
stopping your
job.
regen.
Got their soldier. They're pushing right side.
Again, there's no reason to block this damage. This diva tickling is not going to do anything.
They're gonna have bomb now.
They have Barrage too.
Nice.
Now push.
Go, go, go,
I'd
go, go, go.
probably
Alright.
shatter. Yeah. Oh, you get pooped up in the air though.
Far
You
up there.
can't really follow up,
Dead.
but looks like you win anyway.
Oh, Diva. She's half.
Moira.
Moira.
Focus.
Moira low.
Lucio
Moira
behind
really
us.
low.
Oh, fucking good job, guys.
Lucio is
Moira
still behind.
Moira dead. Soldier.
Lucio is still behind.
Yeah.
He's one.
I think they have Shadow.
Still, Lucio's behind.
We're coming from the left side. of
There,
the
Shadow.
houses.
Yeah, so I think in your post you said you were getting distracted. Yeah, that Lucio, unfortunately, unless he's like right on point, it's not really your job to be messing around with. Even like, honestly, for no one, like he's not going to kill anyone. So unless he's like right on you guys, I wouldn't be chasing him around because you want to fight this here. But so he used Shatter first. You're at 80%. So he did damage in between. He probably has Shatter. You know, so that's kind of the things you want to be thinking about. Like, I'm almost at Shatter, so he's probably around the same. We've done about the exact same amount of damage.
She was half. Watch out, Shadow. Soldier behind us.
Oh shit, he got me 3 years out.
Yeah,
Nine,
they just kind of ulted on you.
They have all ults in the world.
Diva no mech.
There's
Let's
Soldier
go,
and Baral.
let's go. We want to win.
Oh!
No.
Can we make it?
Yeah, we can touch one more.
Fuck.
Because you don't have a, like, you know, a diva to go eat something. So you probably wanted to block that soldier. It was going to be tough because that Ryan was also there. The soldier was on the flank. That's one of the downsides for, like, a Hammond or something. They kind of, like, outflanked you and stuff like that. It was, for you as a Ryan, it was just in a almost impossible situation. The counter there was a diva. so she could DM the soldier while you dealt with the front line. So, unlucky. Go next.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's the shatter. Always keep track of that.
Get
When
it,
you do shatter.
He shattered me, so I couldn't do anything.
I don't know. I probably would have like shattering the Rhine in the back is probably not the best plan.
He shattered me, so
Because like this Moira right here, who's ulting, is a very juicy target to shatter. The enemy Rhine who's getting the Moira heal is going to be hard to kill.
Need heals, need heals.
Sorry, I can't.
But it was probably a lost fight to begin with. Though if you won, you end it right there. So I don't think it was such a bad.
There's Shadow and B.
I couldn't hold for long enough.
Okay, back up.
Have it back up, okay.
Let them have it.
No,
That's okay.
That's
It's good hold, good hold.
Yeah.
not
Don't die,
really
don't
good.
die, don't die.
Not
Alright,
really
think
bad.
Yeah,
It was
we're
just
not
iffy.
dying, we're not dying.
Probably better
See,
targets, probably better
Back up
time
for
to be
me.
used, but not an awful one.
What?
Farragut. I mean, instead of
Just unfortunate.
that, we can get a soldier or...
Jesus, she has it again.
Oh, I can't. Sorry.
That's tough. That fair just used that ult. She got it back. So that's gonna be tough to do, especially in gold, because other people aren't gonna be keeping track of ults and how much damage people are doing. And there's no way you would have known that she did that much damage to get another ult that quickly. So that's just unlucky, really. Again, Diva is the only way that kind of saves you because you can DM it.
Okay. They have no Pharrell. I think they have Bomb and Shadow.
Oh shit.
Or Lucio has his ult.
I tried.
but
That
didn't.
was stupid of
Not
me,
at the
sorry.
time. So you just need to regroup, not take damage, wait for your other tank to come back, wait for everything, and then go in. You know, you don't want to be taking this poke damage yet, because you need it to take second here.
Okay, I can beat and we can go in now.
Alright,
Okay.
okay.
Diva,
Let's
Diva
go
on
up top.
the
You go up top,
left
left
side.
side.
And again, a plan was made. No one's doing it.
Okay, let's go,
Yeah.
charge in.
Push the Rhine. He's one.
Terra from behind.
Okay. What? No, stop backing off. What? Block this for your team. Now, they do go forward, but you also back
Terra from
off.
behind.
So right now, this is great. You're right in front of the soldier who's ulting. You're blocking anyone from taking damage from it. But then you go back, they go forward. So everyone's making mistakes here. Like somehow they think they can all out-duel it, and you, with a shield, think you can't. Like this is the exact opposite of what should be happening. These people should be looking to get behind your shield, and you should be looking to just bully him out. So you're being way too passive here. You're with this shield, you are a huge bully to this soldier.
Soldier and Pharah behind us.
Like, and you keep backing up. Like, why don't you want to block the soldier ult? It's baffling. Even like turn away so like now people behind can do damage to them. You want to block this, like you want to be blocking the soldier ult. Like that's just what you needed to do. Like just get in his face. Don't let him run past you, obviously, but just stand in between him and your team and just shield him for as long as you can. Because you don't have a diva, so that that's the killing damage. So I don't know if you thought this was also one of those things of being distracted by the things from behind, but this is the killing damage that needs to be blocked, and you need to block it.
Again, like, they keep flanking us,
And then like this facing way doesn't block anything. Your Mercy's going for a res.
right? So we need to do
So
something with that.
fucking. Oh my god.
Try to stay on pilot.
So, I mean, I hate to say it, but you played that so poorly. I don't know what happened in your head, but you got really passive there. And
They
you
keep flanking us, right?
which
So we need to do something.
basically leads to the team
Oh
wipe.
my god.
Obviously, other people made mistakes. Like, I don't want to say like, oh, everyone else played perfect and you're the reason why it's all went to crumbles. But you had a huge opportunity to like make a big play here just by being a shield man, and it passed you by. So, yeah, block the soldier who's ulting.
Try to stay on payload.
I'm so low. I'm so low. I'm
No,
trying.
me
I'm
too.
trying.
Heroes never die. For a price.
Coming.
Looks like
Yeah,
your
Shadow. Bomb.
Widow kind of evened it up a bit.
Well, I suppose.
You have spawn advantage. I would have just charged in so you can be in the fight.
Fucking, I got charged somehow. I don't know why. Or how.
Oh,
It's
just
good that you went for the counter charge again.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Alright, so it's good that you went for the counter charge again, but you don't want to go past this payload. So as soon as he stopped, I would have been holding right to hit the payload to stop. So you do not want to go
Fucking,
past
I
their
got
team.
charged somehow. I don't know why.
I mean, you do get a kill on the baby diva, but you know they need their shields. Now you would have stopped now, but you are in their line. You're gonna get melted, and your team has no
Or
shield.
how.
oh, just flanking us from.
He's lost fight.
Oh my god.
That was, yeah. You need to recognize when it's also a lost fight and you shatter. Even if you'd gotten all of them, I don't think you would have killed one. Maybe you would have killed one, but you don't have charge. You don't have fire strike. You would have had to hammer them, and you would have killed maybe one. So recognize a lost fight, and you have no follow up to your shatter, and just save it for next fight.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. We're still
Ah,
contesting.
shit.
We're still contesting. Can we contest more? No. No. Come back.
They have no beat.
Someone need kill more.
Oh, soldier weapon. Fuck.
Nah, you don't need heal, dude. You need to switch. You don't get picks, then you need to switch the.
Time? Or who?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I'm
Now
switch?
don't
Your
engage.
team's staggering. You're
I
just
don't
following
know.
it.
I was talking about Widow.
I almost have all.
Okay,
I
okay.
almost have
Oh.
all.
I did one heal.
Come.
This is just going to be a stagger fight. You're not going to even have a fight on third. You guys are just going to keep feeding to them, aren't you? There goes your mercy.
Fucking god, I can't.
There goes your shield.
I have no shield.
I'm me too, Ryan. I'm me too.
You
Shield's
two
off.
need to group up. I mean, that's not really, they stayed there without their Rhine shield. So that, I mean, you can be talking to them saying, group up, you don't have your Rhine, back off. Because then you could have recontested around here. But now it's hugely staggered. So, in those situations, you just have to communicate.
Arrow one.
Soldier behind.
And kill me. This is how it goes, like all the time.
Shatter. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You need to save your shield for shatter.
I'm my ult.
It's unfortunate. I mean, that was going to be difficult anyway. You block shatter even. I don't think it means anything.
Did I break it down? No, I didn't. I died.
I mean,
I couldn't contest it anymore. I'm sorry.
that's unfortunate.
Okay, nice, don't worry. Can I pick Zarya?
Yeah, I wanna make free also to kill the soldier that is flanking all the time. Because he just doesn't do anything. He builds up ult and then comes back.
Yep. No, he's right. That soldier is carrying them by doing the flank and ulting. So what you need is a diva or maybe... Well, McCree, I guess, could work. in
Yeah,
Flash.
support.
But I was thinking diva.
But I mean, Tracer is not working for sure.
Can someone switch with me? I don't want to play support.
Okay, I'll play support, man. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Oh, you got a Zarya now.
For
No, that's I
No,
want that.
obviously it's
It was on my
Zeus
preference
is
to
not
see
looking,
them
but
as
I
person,
don't think he's gonna accept
but
that.
I will see them
I don't
go.
know if he's on voice chat. He's hearing me. Yeah, he does.
I mean, yes, they had the Pharah last time. But I'm just thinking about you, like, I really like the Zarya with you. With the Moira and the Zen. But... whatever. Alright, let's see how this works. The Hammond just doesn't synergize well. I personally don't like Hammond.
Okay, guys, left
can't
side, left
synergize
side,
with
left
him.
side, left side, left side, left side.
Okay, left, like, okay, that left, okay.
Okay.
But, okay,
They do have the
before
Pharah
you,
again,
before
you
the
can
Rhine
hear
go,
it.
they will die, and then...
Zarya. Well, you gotta pick. No, you gotta pick, so let's push forward a little
Let's push in
hard.
left side, let's push in left side.
Okay. Alright.
wow.
So, you definitely want to countercharge that. But also, your rotation here, it's like you're not even thinking about your team. So, you go,
Let's push in left side.
and your team's still behind you. So, you're calling left side. You want to go left side.
Let's push in left side.
So you're going, and now look at this line of sight. Your whole team is taking damage. The only person protected is from this damage is you from the shield. So you want to be taxing your team. Now, in the ideal situation, it's very short. Like, you know, when the pros do this, or, you know, top 500s, just gonna be a Lucio speed boost, and you won't take a lot of damage from your shield. Like, you quickly put up your shield, quickly everyone moves, and it's like that. But in gold, you're gonna have to stand there a little bit longer, use up more shield resources, and be like, you know, say it a lot, like left, left, left. Let's go left. Let's go left, left, left. But yeah, so like you can see here that you're not blocking the damage. You're blocking it for yourself, but not for your team. So definitely be thinking about your team when you use shield, not just yourself. And then you could have countercharged that Rhine, which would have been great. So, looks like things you've worked on have been countercharging, even though you didn't do it there, but you've done it. Shield hopping, which you're doing fine. But shield management is a thing you definitely should be working on. And then, like, when to shield. Like, specifically, like, you know, right there, blocking for your team. So thinking about who you're shielding, basically.
Okay, back up, back up, back up.
And then
I have no
ult
shield.
tracking.
Let's go.
Your team is dead. That Zen is dead. That Zen is dead. So also, don't get baited by that. That Zen's dead. Once he went this way, he was dead. There's no way you get there in time to save him, and now you're just also feeding yourself.
Oh, Sario's low.
Now we're going on our own missions. You just need to regroup. You need to regroup.
Come back, soldier, come back. You cannot bomb me 6, my man. You just need to wait for the turn.
Let's back up, back up.
Wait for me. I think they have Shadow.
What the fuck?
He has Shatter. Yeah, he's close enough. He's done a lot of damage. He's charged someone. You haven't been doing anything, so keeping track of your ult to his ult. So he says he thinks he has Shatter. So I'd go off that. Be like, alright, that guy's probably seen him do a lot of damage.
Let's push right side.
Doesn't matter,
Yeah.
you don't kill me, but we cannot
High
fight.
ground.
Should not run, should not run.
Alright. You're doing too much shield hopping here. It looks like you're trying to practice it, but like your team's trying to get to this choke, so you hard shield it there.
Oh my god, guys, okay. What was to say? Ryan is feeding also, nice.
Ah, Forest won. I tried. I really tried. Fuck.
That was an okay charge.
Don't peek the soldier. Don't peek the soldier.
They have Shadow and Grab.
They're coming for me. Can you guys come in now?
Soldier top right.
From them.
So see,
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay, go.
I feel like you're getting a little frustrated because you stopped talking and you're going on solo missions. You need to counteract this, just with the mentality. You gotta like calm down, breathe. I honestly, even though this guy is trying to make calls, it does feel a little annoying because he's telling people what to do instead of just kind of making a plan. So there is a difference between like shot calling in the sense of telling people what to do and making a plan. He's trying to micromanage everyone, which it feels annoying because it feels like he is saying that everyone's too dumb to know what to do. I don't think he means it. I think he's trying to do his best and honestly trying to just help the team. So in this situation, you just want to be like, all right, everyone, let's regroup. Pick a direction. Let's go top right to flush them off the top right, and then go to point. Something like that. And definitely do this choke hard shield because you're just like hopping now. Before, when you were holding hard shield here, it was bad, but now you're not letting your team get a chance to come to the choke. Nice. Okay.
Oh my god.
No, that's fine.
So fucking OP.
That's fine. That's fine. They use so many ults. You have a minute 10. That is fine. They use beat. They use shatter. They use grab. They use barrage. They had already used soldier ult. What do they have now? What's their other support? That's the only thing what they have is their other support ult.
Okay, let's push. I think we can do
What do they have?
like two
Where?
more.
What?
They
Did I
use
see Moira
everything.
ult? I thought
They
I
have no
yeah.
Shadow, Grab.
They use Moira ult. I saw it. They have nothing.
They use everything. And now I have Shadow.
Yeah, good. Nice. Good.
Use everything also.
We saw that. It's fantastic. But definitely escort your team through that choke, man. Escort your team through that choke. Like, it looks like you know the shatter hop, not the shatter, the shield hop, but you're doing it not at the right times. And again, you're not shielding your team. Like, your team's not behind you. Doing this rotation is nothing. You're opening up the line of sight for your team. So you want to be thinking about you want to go this way. So you need to communicate that to your team, but you also need to think about your team when you shield, because you're just not being the shield for your team.
My man, it's just there. I mean,
Come, left side.
No, that's unfortunate.
Dude, it's just like you want me to kill the Pharah? Anyways, GG's though. Nice try. We have Mekri and Soldier, and Pharah is full health, and I was trying to kill him. Or her, whatever.
It's unfortunate. Team got a little tilted at the end. Things you do well, countercharging. Not a lot of people in gold can do that. I've seen quite a few Ryans just take the charge. So that is fantastic. You do that very well. Shield hopping, even though you don't do it at the right time, you know it. So you just have to do it a little at the right time. The other things you need to do is shield management. You don't want to be taking unnecessary damage to your shield. Always be thinking about who you're shielding. Like, when you put up your shield, why am I putting up my shield? It's because I want to stop that soldier from killing my Ana. Because that's going to happen if I don't shield. Then you shield. If it's because I'm just poking this corner and I don't want to lose 50 health, don't shield. Don't shield. Take the face damage and let your Mercy heal you. And then when you move to a choke, you definitely want a hard shield. You don't want a shield hop because your team needs to get through. That's the point of where the most damage is coming from. And when you move, you need to be thinking about the lines of sight the enemy has on your team and be blocking it. So all you did was kind of like hold a shield for yourself. You basically were very selfish with your shield instead of trying to use it for your team. You basically thought, this is for me and only me. There were many times you could have blocked like the soldier ult, but just used it for yourself. So yeah, and then ult tracking. At the end, you tracked all of them. You saw them all use it, which, you know, and on one hand it's like duh, but on the other hand, a lot of people will miss it. So the fact that you saw it is definitely a good basis to start ult tracking. But just start tracking the enemy Reinhart. That will be huge improvement, and then from there you can start working the mind games of flashing your shield, pretending to swing and then putting up your shield real fast to try to block it, you know. So there's a lot of mind games that can happen with shatter between two Reins. But right now, just track it, you know, and then that you can work on that. So there's definitely moments of better play, like definitely at least plat play from you. But then the things that's really holding you back is definitely not shielding for your team. So good luck in your future games, and I hope you improve.